Hi, this is Browns beat writer Nate Ulrich here in Berea. After the 5th full squad practice at training camp, I'm going to give you the highs and lows from today's practice. The first high was the Browns getting creative with wide receiver in training Terrell Pryor. The first sign of this was in offensive drills. The offense was lined up against air, no defense, and Terrell Pryor took a handoff on an end around and threw a pass, the first pass we've seen him throw since he joined the Browns. And we obviously know that he was a quarterback for offensive coordinator John DeFilippo with the Oakland Raiders and a quarterback at Ohio State. But the first time we've seen him throw a pass since he switched position to wide receiver. So then that play carried over to team drills. Josh McCown with the first team offense handed off to Terrell Pryor on an end around. He threw a pass, and the pass was as ugly as could be. It was a pure and simple duck floating in the air, all wobbly, and looked like it had no chance of resulting in anything positive for the offense. But Pierre Desir, the cornerback, fell in coverage. Travis Benjamin caught the pass, and everybody in the crowd went wild. Terrell Pryor joked afterward that some of his teammates were giving him grief, saying that, hey, that was a horrible pass, you lost your QB skills, and he joked and said he never had any. So that was a positive to see the Browns, just to see him getting creative with Terrell Pryor and showing an example of the different hats he can wear for this team if he can make it for a wide receiver. Another positive was rookie nose tackle Danny Shelton showing the type of power, strength, and tenacity that people want to see out of him because the Browns picked him 12th overall. In inside run drills, he went head up against two-time Pro Bowl center Alex Mack, and he had his way with him today. At one point, Shelton grabbed Mack, engaged him, tossed him to the side. Mack went down on a knee, and Shelton popped running back Sean Drone, a bunch of oohs and ahs from the crowd. People were very excited about it, and then Shelton had a couple other nice plays against Mack, pushing him way back from the backfield one time and then getting right around him another time. So Danny Shelton definitely flashing against a really good player in Alex Mack. As far as the lows, Terrell Pryor did tweak his right hamstring and wore an ice pack on it for a while. Then he took it off, and I want to make a small correction. He actually said it just tightened. He wouldn't even call it a tweak. I just said tweak, but he just said it tightened up. He thinks he might miss a practice, but he does not think that his status will be in jeopardy for Friday when the Browns go and practice at the Shoe at Ohio State, which will mean so much to Terrell Pryor returning there. He thinks he'll be able to go. He doesn't think the hamstring will interfere with that. So it's a low, but it's a bit of a positive that it appears to not be a serious thing. Another low was an injury-related news item with rookie fullback Malcolm Johnson. Malcolm Johnson's been impressive this camp, but walked off the field with an undisclosed injury. We should get an update on that later today from the team. They've been just riddled by injuries in the backfield with the running backs and Malcolm Johnson, a fullback, another guy to add to that list. Another low is Justin Gilbert, the 8th overall pick in last year's draft, the cornerback, is still behind Pierre Desir on the depth chart. Tramon Williams, veteran cornerback, Joe Hayden sat today with a Veterans Day off. Tramon Williams was in their practice team. Pierre Desir was with the first team defense opposite Tramon Williams with Joe Hayden out. Justin Gilbert worked with the twos. So I guess that's a high if you look at it from Pierre Desir's perspective, a 4th-round pick from last year who came out of Division II and has really impressed the coaching staff and surpassed Justin Gilbert, the 8th overall pick at this point in camp. But it's certainly a low when you look at your first-round pick, still not totally winning the coaches over enough to gain their trust to be in that spot today. Anyway, we will keep updating you. Thanks for watching, and keep visiting Ohio.com for more from training camp.